situation where they need to articulate, the basics of marketing 101, who they are, what they do,
Yeah.
why it matters.
Yeah.
Um, Putting that in an environment where it's transparent and everybody can see it, that goes a lot to your personal brand, does it not?
Absolutely, it does, and that's where we start.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that walks through my door in this office says the same thing. I don't know what I want to do, but I want to work in sport. And so I tell them, we'll get in line. So does everybody else, and the industry doesn't need any more fans.
Mm-hmm.
We need people that can answer 3 questions: who they are, what they do, and why they matter. More importantly, we've got to figure out what they're passionate about, what they can be the best at, and Collins talks about this in Good to Great,
Mm-hmm.
and what drives their economic engine. Once we answer those questions, then the path starts to become more clear, the pathway starts to be built, and then we can start to take steps to connect them with the right opportunity. And it's just as simple as getting the right person in the right place on the bus and getting them on the right bus itself to get that thing to start moving forward.
So to have that strategic vision, you've got to know where your core is, and more importantly, actively contributing, pieces of information, pieces of content that come to you. Is that not correct?
It is. It's about the promise and how it's delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I try to do is to promise 3 things to every student, and that is this idea of a moldable program, a credible program, and an adaptable program. And that's what the core values, that's what the program is built on, and these core values that are put in place is so that they can, in fact, go through a process that allows them to become moldable, adaptable, and credible. And the more that we have honed that out, and the more that I have really used that as a way to recruit, the more successful that I've had in achieving what it is that I want to achieve within the program, which is a network of students that are successful, that are engaged, and that are happy with what they're doing. And so what I'm seeing now, in doing this now in my 9th year here at MTSU, is that students are getting internships faster. They're getting better internships, and they're turning those internships into opportunities for full-time employment. And that's what you want. That's what you want. There's a shift going on in higher education. And I think higher education has really rooted in this traditional idea of let's hear something, let's internalize something, let's teach something. And then the shift now is moving into systems, into into systems, and then to automate it, and then to monetize it. And I don't think we need to be apologetic about that. We have value, and we need to package up that value and go and sell it to the world, so that the world can understand who we are, what we do, and why we matter. And that's the approach that I'm taking moving forward at MTSU.
Right.